Well, welcome back everyone to another episode of In the Shop with Jim, and today we're working on a 1981 Honda 185S. The project today is to rebuild the pull rope rewind. Okay, now to remove this, we're going to have to use a 8mm socket. Take these all out. And there's one other step before this will come off. Bottom one out. All right, put those over there so they don't get lost. And to get these off, I've had this one off several times, but it just comes off by prying it. But this one just slides right off. You want to be very careful so you don't break it. Well, I'm careful so I don't break it. Come on, Jim. There we go. There is a gasket on here. The inside of here doesn't look too bad at all. I think I might tear this all apart and clean it out real good. And I might shorten or change out that rope too. Yeah, I think I might. We'll see. All right, well, let's get this on the bench and tear it apart. It's been a while since I've worked on a recoil, but I used to do it all the time at one of my old jobs, so this will bring back some memories for me. First of all, I like to get this cord pulled through. Pull through like that. That's just going to hold that right there. Now we have this little C-clip that we need to remove. First of all, I'm going to start with the pliers. And now, there we go. Okay. C-clip off and removed. Okay. There's our dogs. The dogs look good. I probably should have bought new dogs, but I didn't. Well, I'll tell you what I did do. I went ahead and bought a kit because the spring that I currently have in here now is out of just a small engine that I had. The original spring in here broke, and I just used what I had. So let's see what this kit that I got off of Amazon. All right, so we got a new rope, new pole handle. Oh, good. We got new dogs and springs. Got a new top cap. Let's replace this one. So far, I'm liking this kit. Okay. And there's our beloved spring. What I like to do is take pictures of how things go together before I tear them apart, because I forget how they go together. And it just saves a lot of time. All right, we're going to set those over there. There is a little spring in the center. Set that off to the side. And there's one more washer down below. Get that out. There we go. Put that washer over there. This is where you got to be very careful, because that spring in there is all coiled up and it's going to want to shoot out of there like them little spring worms that you used to see as a kid, that, you know, relatives used to like think it was funny and have you open up a can of like tennis balls and out shoots these worms. Yeah, maybe that was a 70s thing. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is pretty nice. We got it out of the parts washer and everything looks nice and clean now. There's some obvious wear here and there, but bound to be when it was made in 81 and tortured its whole life. Okay, so that's going to sit down in there like so. This end right here is going to connect down here. Let's go ahead and start reassembling this bad boy. First thing I'm going to do is try and lose an eye here. And be sure you wear safety glasses when working with these springs, okay? Because they just kind of like to take flight. All right, so we're going to hook that spring there, then start working our spring inside of it. When you're doing this, make sure you don't put a kink in the spring, because that will destroy it. Maybe not at first, but this is that challenge that I was longing for all day. Okay, we're getting close to the end here, so that means everything is probably going to go south real quick. Okay. Now that we're in there, we're going to vice grips off, and the spring is going to release, and it should stay in at that point. Keyword, should. Well, we're already off to a bad start. All right, so let's put some grease right around there. We want to catch this little hook on here. Almost. That dog will hunt right there. There. That might be enough to catch. So close. A little bit more. Okay. Now, that should catch on there. So close. Well, we're going to kind of backtrack here a little bit. I have already completed the step. Then I realized that my media got lost somehow. We're going to go back to the step again because I think it's very important that you see this little trick that I want to show you. Okay, so what we have right now is we got the spring coming over here. Okay, so when we put this in, that spring is not going to catch. So what we need to do next is pull the spring back over just about right there. And then I'm going to take this piece of wire and I'm going to stick it in there just to kind of help put some pressure against it. White lithium grease that I'm going to spray right down in here, just to give it a little bit of lubrication. All right, that should do it. Okay, now remember that little hook on the spring has got to catch right in there. Carefully set that down. Okay, it's not catching. Still not catching. Try it again. Let's give this a shot. And there it caught. See? Now I can go ahead and wind this up nice and tight. Going to be kind of hard to hold it now that it's all slippery. Okay. That is pretty good and tight. Now we got to feed this right down in this hole. It's inside the pulley. Let's see here. Okay. If you need to, you can always stick a wire down through the rope hole and in to kind of help fish it through. Just a little bit of patience, you'll get it. All right, I'm going to pull this through, and I got one more hole to go through. Okay. All right, now it's coming through here. Pull this rope all the way through. And remember, I've already got a knot on the one end. All right, now that that is all the way through, we're going to go ahead and tie this off, just like that. And now we can proceed with installing the rest of our parts. We'll put some oil on here. I'm bound to be determined to figure out where this spring goes. This thing is driving me nuts. Can it go here? I mean, I guess I don't know. This makes no sense. I don't know. Well, we're going to leave it out. My old one had one in there, but... Okay. Put these back in. I got to put this in. Gonna make things a little bit more slippery than I already had them. Okay. Okay, now we can go ahead and put our handle on. All right, now that we have the handle on, we can go ahead, pull that free. And there we have a working recoil. All right, well, let's go put this on the three-wheeler and see how it performs. I like to get them all started first. I think I have a long enough extension on there. All right, we're in neutral. Now we can put this little guy back on. Well, let's go ahead and try it, see how well it works. Well, I think that's going to work just fine for me. Relatively easy project. If you have a recoil that's not retracting all the way, check out my link provided below. It'll give you all the parts necessary to rebuild your recoil. Well, thank you for hanging out in the shop with me today. And if you got one of these out in your shop, get it out, start tinkering with it. They're so much fun, but be careful. Until next time, get out to the shop. We'll see you later.